And I think it's actually a pretty smart approach. Either you have to lay low and win in court, or if you think it's really an exercise in futility, then just make it all white noise, where at a certain point people just get exhausted and go, we don't care, okay, Stormy Daniels is going to say some embarrassing stuff, Donald Trump's going to say some... Let's go back to what we used to care about with someone running for president. And we also have an eye on India because the Indian Prime Minister has been roasting Islamists. I don't know if you know what's going on there in India, but it's pretty funny. Mm-hmm. It's pretty funny, and we're looking forward to that segment because run through, there's a lot that you won't see. That'll be in the Friday Scrapyard show for Mug Club members. So, and I love that's the lead-in to our guest.
Yes.
To our very revered guest is an Eye on India. So if at some point, and by at some point I mean during the Eye on India segment, you absolutely will see this, head on over to Rumble because... Well, YouTube doesn't want any of this. It's a live show, weekdays, 10 a.m. Eastern. You can always watch it, even if we are not on YouTube. Number 2, Captain Morgan, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Fine.
Are you breathing better now?
I know. I realize I don't breathe when I talk.
I had to remind you because a second ago you were talking and I'm like, you went like that. I was
did
like,
that.
okay.
Yeah. I learned how to take shallow breaths for a long time.
I also realized that I didn't put on any powder as well.
Oh, gross.
I don't think I look.
Oh, gross!
You guys tell me. Do I look bad?
Don't
tell me. No.
Yeah,
You guys
comment below. Leave a comment. Do you like Gerald just the way God made him?
Somebody give me a frying pan and some chicken.
Hey, light on these eyes.
Hey,
that oil.
Hey, now
Stop it.
When you hear him and you hear the song, you know him, you love him, but you mostly thank him for his service. You always thank him for his service. You can watch his comedy special, American. That's the title on Mug Club, the first comedy special there. Mr. Firestein, how are you?
Good. Yeah, please watch my special if you haven't. Watch it on Mug Club. It is demonetized on YouTube already.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Is it really? Come on.
Yeah, it's already demonetized.
That's probably our fault.
I'm not sure if it's because I said the R word or if... or because of my friends.
But you have the right to say the R word.
I know. I have the right to do a lot of things, and I believe in that.
R-pass.
Yeah, R-pass.
That's a nice way of saying what Nick said. He's like, it's your fault. You're radioactive. I'm like, I'm not the reason you got kicked out of a bar. Yeah. Sorry about that. But,
well,
the good thing is people can still see it.
Things happened. We made like $40, so
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm rolling in it.
All that big YouTube money, the Benjamins. And I want to, again, reiterate, David Robinson. Not the David Robinson you're thinking of.
Not the Admiral?
Possibly the best-looking man to have ever played professional sports. That David Robinson.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. This is a man who actually, he's a CEO of a malware analysis firm called Malcore, and he is going to be breaking down the entire kind of TikTok report here today that he is releasing. And this has to do with things like tracking, permissions, compromised security, and data that goes straight to China. This is not a Dominion voting machine with some kind of a graph that doesn't exist. This is something that has been studied by an expert, is actively happening, so I get it. People who are anti-censorship, yep, I understand it. This is not about banning TikTok. This is about ensuring that TikTok is not effectively used, well, let's be honest, a weapon of war.
Yeah.
A weapon of war as it relates to the information age. A lot of interesting stuff there, and I'm looking forward to picking his brain. Before that, here's a woman.
There's a problem.
With face tattoos who is surprised that she's not being hired. And she suspects that the reason they gave her, and I'll give her credit here, that the reason is not the real reason. She may have a point. Guess the real reason.
So I wanted to come on here and talk about something that is really
I can already
starting
guess it.
to annoy me.
Oh.
So I
Satan
applied
on your
for
neck.
a
Got
job
it.
at TJ
I was thinking
Maxx
blonde hair.
a few weeks ago, and they denied my application. They couldn't even call me. They just sent me some automated email. So I went in today and I was like, so what was the reason I didn't get hired?
Pause. Maybe because you look like Castlevania. Play.
And she was like, oh, like, you just, like, don't have enough experience. There was candidates that had, like, more experience
Pause.
than you.
That's likely also true, including the realm of life experience as displayed by the upside-down Satan on your neck. Play.
And, you know, I asked her if it was about my tattoos, obviously, because I know a lot of places don't like tattoos.
Or
Pause.
Satan.
She said that wasn't the reason.
If they told you that your tattoos had nothing to do with it, they're lying. Play.
And I don't feel like that's true, but whatever, I'll
It
leave it
is.
at that. So I'm just wondering how, like, teenagers and young adults who haven't had a job before. How are they supposed to get employed if these places are only hiring people with experience?
Without taking
So
tattoo. Oh, experience.
younger people just can't get a job because they haven't worked enough. So like they'll deny a 16-year-old a job because they don't have enough work experience. Like it just doesn't make any sense to me.
It almost is as if it makes perfect sense. So a 16-year-old gets denied a job for someone with more experience? Yeah. Also not Satan tattoos. And whatever it is on your arm that we can never tell, by the way. I know you want to talk about the art. It's just one big giant ink blotch.
I'm guessing it's a mistake
Yes.
that she covered up with another mistake.
Well, what I also appreciate is she had the judgment to consider that one tattoo a mistake, but the others stay put.
Totally
Yeah,
fine.
definitely. These ones are the good ones.
Yeah, these are the good ones. Those are the ones that made the cut. Here's how this actually works is, young people without experience have to work jobs typically that are at the bottom of the barrel so that they can work their way up. But these inevitably end up being jobs that you think are beneath you. I guarantee you there are jobs out there for you. Have you considered a foundry?
Yeah, construction sites aren't really discriminating on face
That's
tattoos.
Right, carpentry in Haiti.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you
Sheet
building,
metal
fire
carrier.
pits?
Well, that's where they make the dirt cookies.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
You do have to cook them.
Are there no consequences for actions? Like, look, by the way, and I'm not anti-tattoo, but there's a big difference between that and having a few tattoos, and you can't be angry at someone for taking it into consideration, especially if, I don't know, it's a sales job. I think she mentioned TJ Maxx. Take that shit to Marshall's.
She couldn't cover her tattoos if she wore a burqa to
No,
work.
she couldn't.
It's not like she had a little sleeve or something over here. And then she had, I think, 8 piercings on the top. 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom, plus the nose ring. And I'm like, you're a walking resume. And when I see it, I'm like, no, you've made bad life decisions. You'll probably screw up the job too.
And there were undoubtedly people along the way who said, you probably shouldn't get that Satan face tattoo.
Maybe her last job.
Right. He said, okay, Mom, I forgot you knew everything. And then a few years later, the video. You made your bed. Enjoy it.
It's gonna hurt to get them removed.
I think that she maybe was a bad tattoo artist
Really?
and just can't make it in the industry. Everyone's like, no, it's not. You're terrible. You have to find another job.
like,
Try
I'm-
TJ Maxx. She's like, I've been trying.
They
You don't know what it's like out there in the real world.
And she finally got dumped by her tattoo boyfriend.
Yeah. You probably shouldn't have used yourself as the blank canvas to test new work.
Don't worry. She'll get hired as a kindergarten teacher. We'll be fine.
Yes, she will.
It doesn't make any sense. What? Your skin?
Oh,
Yeah.
you.
It doesn't make any sense. So what? We lose to young people lose to people with experience? I don't understand how those two phrases go together. It doesn't make any sense. Places of employment employ people with experience. This is where you've reached the point.
So it's TJ Maxx.
Yeah. It's
Like, no offense to anybody. It's all jobs are good jobs, but it's not like
That's not true.
It's not like a job that it really requires, an experience.
not a ton, but,
No, I mean,
being
like,
nice.
Can you fold a shirt?
Can you fold a shirt? Can you be presentable? No.
Can you answer questions from people who are not terrified of you?
Yes, exactly.
We often get old women in here, old, frail ladies.
Yes.
And then they come in here and they're going to be afraid of you because this TJ Maxx is at a strip mall near a bus stop, and
Yes.
you look like a robber.
So when the Elephant Man walks in for the interview right after, she's like, "Oh yeah, well at least he's going to get the job now. He looks normal compared to this lady."
It's just always funny to me, like, don't judge a book by its cover when they focused entirely on the cover. You have decided
They did no work on the pages.
whatsoever.
Look at my cover.
The only thing on the page is, what do they call that header that just lists the title of the book? So it's like the cover again.
She, in fact, messed up the cover once before and had to cover it up and make a new cover.
It's like if she was Treasure, the cover would say Treasure Island, and there would be blank pages except for that part that says Treasure Island. Like, I saw that on the cover. Like, yeah, wait, don't judge me by my cover. It's only cover. You clearly want this to be the first thing that people see. You want to get attention from people and then bemoan them for giving you the kind of attention that you demanded. Anyway, my point is, you made mistakes. Live with them. Hey, don't make the mistake of not cleaning your nose. We've talked about this as a company that we've worked with now. I've been using it for many, many years and was glad to get them as a sponsor. Go to clear.com, xclear.com, use the promo code LWC20, and you get 20% off. Read the data there as it relates to flu, rhinovirus. even COVID, and I can say that. Think about this. I can say that it's
Now.
effective that it would be effective in reducing transmission of COVID to 90-something%. I can legally say that.